corners. Get them right. See that? Okay, you get them right. Then you focus yourself in the center. Now, in this center, everybody has a story. Let's write that. Everybody has a story. Okay? And my story, Paula, Andrea, okay, began on 7/22/1952. And your story is Bridget, Nicole. And your story began when?
3/6/93.
Okay. And when you add all those numbers up, you want to add those numbers up?
Don't have a 20.
Let me see, 1993. That would be 1993. We're doing numerology, is what we're doing right here. 3 and 6, so that's 12, carry you 1. So that's going to be 202. Take off those zeros, gives you a 22, don't it, honey? Yep. That's a master number. And mine's going to be 1952, and a 22, and a 7. So that's going to be 1981, and that's 9. So that's 28. That's why I told you I love that number.
Oh.
Because it's my destiny number with a 1. Everybody has a story, Bridget. Everybody has a story. So what? And it's saying, get on with the program. Stop whining and pining. I got an 8 here. You throw them. 8 was last week, Sandy says. That 8
4.
Was 8 and a 4. That gives us a 12. But let's keep going. 8 and 4 is 12. I think we threw 4s last week too. Okay, I got a 7. What have we got so far?
8.
Okay, that's a 19.
I got a 9.
And a 9. There's 28. Let's stop with 28. Since today's 28, you want to?
Sure.
And 2 and 8 is a 10. Tonight, Bridget, we're going to go with the major arcana. Okay?
All right.
And we might, in the Cosmic Therapy with Art book, let's look at number 28 and see what we've got. What we're doing here is taking everything at random. No matter what's on the table, we could have books stacked to the ceiling if we wanted to. And we're pulling them and seeing how everything is interrelated in your life. Nothing happens by accident. Everything happens in your life according for your particular plan. Okay, what have we got?
Here's the picture.
For number 28?
Oops.
Number 28. And what's the name of the picture?
Has it happened yet?
Has it happened yet? Has it happened yet? Wait a minute. Now we got to come back and tie it together with what?
Sit back, hold tight. Everything's going to be all right.
And?
Everybody has a story, so what?
Okay. Go ahead, sweetie. Let's read.
Okay. It was here before we got here.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It was here before we got here. It was here before we got here. Now turn back to your picture. It was here before we got here. Before we drew this circle and these 4 little squares and this center, this was here before we put it on this paper. Now, what did I just say?
It was there before you put it on the paper?
How could that be so?
I don't know.
How could that be before it is? Think about that, darling. How could it be before it is? Y'all think about that. Go ahead.
It was here while we were here.
While we were here. Mm-hmm. So, in the midst of us drawing this, not only was it here before we drew it, honey. Wait a minute, let's stop just a minute. What color you want? I can give you green this time if you want it.
No, I want blue.
Blue? Which blue? This pretty blue?
Yeah.
Okay, color in your squares. And I'm going to color in my squares. Now, we're talking about it was here.
This pencil died.
It did. Well, I got red, mine didn't die. Okay, color in your squares, baby. Okay, now this was here before we got here. Before we arrived at this station tonight, Bridget, this picture we're drawing, or coloring right this minute, was here before we got here. Now say that. Even though you don't understand it, say it aloud.
This picture was here before we got here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you just told me, with that second sentence, what'd you just say? Say it again.
It was here while we were here.
It was here while we were here.
Yep.
So this picture, it was here before we got here, and it was here while we got here. And everybody has a story. So this is my story,
This is
and
my
that's your story. Okay, go ahead.
It will be here after we leave.
This picture will be here after we leave. So I think to commemorate that, how you like that word, baby? Which color you want now?
Yellow.
Okay, it's going to be here after we leave. So, and what was the number? 2 and 8.
Yeah.
Put a 2 and an 8 any way you want to on your picture. Mine ain't doing very good either, Bridget. I'm going to have to use my pretty 2 and an 8. All right, this picture is going to be here after we leave. This is part of our story, Bridget. This insignificant, random, inexplicable.
We have to color it?
You want to color your life?
No.
All right, well, you leave yours just like you want to. Any way you want to. This is my story, and that's your story. It was here before we got here. You know?
Right.
Before you were born. Okay. Before you were born, there must have been a purpose for you being born, or you wouldn't be here.
Right.
You got a purpose for being on earth while you're here. Or, what are you doing here? And after you're gone, the presence of you would have affected everything you've ever touched while you're here. Pretty?
Yeah.
I just made it up. Sounds good to me. Okay. All right. What's the next sentence, baby?
We must get with it. It will not get with us.
We must get with it?
Yeah.
It will not get with us.
That's what I said today.
You did say that today. All right, let's do something else then. Here, I'm going to take orange. What color you want? We don't have very many markers. What color you want?
Green.
You want green? See if that one will work. Okay, it will get with us?
Yep.
Okay, no, what'd you say?
Yes, it will get with us. It will not. Wait, we must get with it. It won't get with us.
All right. Whatever you want to do to your picture, your story, go ahead and do it right now. Okay? And I'm going to do the same while we're doing it. This is happening, Bridget. This is important. This is very, very significant, Bridget. Every single solitary thing you do during the run of a day, every word you say, everything that occurs. Do you know, Bridget, you can't make anything occur, and did you know you can't stop anything from occurring?
No.
Okay. Well, did you have an idea that you were going to draw this picture tonight?
No.
Okay. Are you drawing it?
Yes.
Are you coloring it?
Yes.
Does it have any meaning?
No.
That's right. It doesn't appear to, does it?
Mm-mm.
But it does, because it was here before we got here. There was no way we could stop or prevent from doing this, Bridget. This was the thing that we were going to be doing at 6:48 and 21 seconds on the 28th day of June 2008. Every single solitary thing in your life is meaningful. You do not have to understand why it is happening. You do not have to have the reason. And if you think you have the reason, it's the wrong reason. Okay, Bridget, I got my story so far. You got yours?
No.
All right, I'm waiting on you.
I'm coming.
Anytime you're ready.
Ugh.
Did I hurry you along?
Yeah.
No, I didn't, because it happened exactly as it's supposed to. All right, this is my story, Bridget. That's your story, Bridget. This is my story. All right, let's go, Bridget. Mine's colorful, ain't it? Huh?
Yeah,
What you turn yours over for, Bridget?
I messed up.
No, you can't mess up. Go ahead.
Okay. It remains constant. It dissolves.
It remains constant.
Oh, it remains constant. Sorry. It dissolves. It appears to change the midst of finding its new rhythm and form.
Okay. Let me see that. All right, Bridget. Here. Take this. All right. I want you to close your eyes. Start at the bottom. All right. And start making, well, Put a great big S, but shut your eyes. Start at the bottom. Because it says it and